Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Vardenfell. I'm so sorry it's been another month gap. Life has been deeply life-shaped. It's not any one thing. It hasn't been an arthritic meltdown this time. It's been a whole host of little things. And much like having your Achilles tendons cut and getting smothered with honey and staked out on an anthill, lots of little things can really devour you in a horrible way, it turns out. So that's not great. But on the plus side, I am here with Mr. Bored Horse himself, Thord Hedengren.
Hi there, Tim.
All of this is only happening because Thord is an insane genius and I guess decided he wanted to see me do a Morrowind Let's Play because in a sort of Mr. Beast way, he loves being this evil puppet master and making his minions dance for him or something. Either that or he's just ridiculously generous.
No, it's the Beast thing. Surely.
Thord is a good friend and has been for years. And it's thanks to him that I have a computer that can do this stuff. And it's thanks to him that you're getting these things. And, I love doing these videos. I love having a good excuse to make myself game for an hour or two a week. And I feel bad for me as well as for you when I don't get a chance. So hopefully this is the last big gap for a while. And life will be less annoying. But that's all by the by. We're here in the Twilight Sanctuary, staring once again at Nelengoth in a fixed and creepy manner. And as you can see, occasionally he says something awkwardly to try and break the silence, but we just stoically ignore him and we just stare at his weird eyewear and his pointy hat.
I do understand him. It's really off-putting when someone just stares at you, isn't there? And there's a bubble around you as well.
Yeah, there is. There is. I am literally living in my own bubble. Best way. And I noticed that our shield is actually quite glowy and spectacular at the moment. And I vaguely forget what it is we have equipped, so let's have a quick look at that. The sword, I know, we're using the Sword of White Woe still, which is the best early game blade, even if we do have to murder unfortunate people just to get hold of it. There is definitely a way to get it without having to kill that guard, but I couldn't work out what it was. Okay, that's a glove that adds some agility. A really quite pokey glove that doesn't. I'll have to enchant that at some point. More adamantium stuff on the shoulders. Silly hat. Infused crystalline wand guard. Interesting name for a shield. 10 points of spell absorption. And some decent armor too. So that'll help cut down people fireballing us a little. Steel greaves. Fancy boots. Athletics 5 points and feather. Those are both excellent enchantments, particularly at this point in the game. A chest plate, more health, a heavy armor bonus skill. What amulet is this? CNL's amulet. Fortify agility, 15 points of sanctuary, fortify attack. So that's more. That's probably where our general protection aura is coming from. Surprisingly unfancy shirt. Given how many shirts I pick up that are exquisite, I really should wear an exquisite shirt rather than this piece of commoner trash. That's just... oh yes, my little emergency... I can use this for a little bit of health thing. Mentor's ring. Again, by far the best early game ring. Particularly for characters that are a bit less smart. Sword. Water walking, yes, right, good. Trousers of water walking, how normal. Okay, this robe has has one attribute and 2 skills being boosted, plus 5 points of shield, and they claim its value is only 40.
That's weird.
That is
Something
weird.
off.
Why is it so cheap ass?
Maybe it smells.
Maybe, probably. And more shield. So we've got quite a amount of magical shielding going on. As well as quite a decent amount of 32 armor. Doesn't sound like a huge amount, but again, for this point of the game, with a character who doesn't have particularly good armor skills and who's wearing a hodgepodge of different bits and pieces, that's very solid. So that's where we're normally okay unless 2 or 3 things gang up on us. We are comparatively tanky for just being level 13. And half of this stuff here is going to be stuff that I'm waiting to sell. The other half is going to be stuff that I'm keeping around in case I need to use it, but we'll worry about that later. So, according to the journal, we have a last Telvanni sub-portal realm to go and look at. See you later, Nadengoth. I forget, because it's been, a month, whether we poked our nose in or not last time. Arkenfind, Erenbolus, Gavindeus.
This place really looks good.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And although it makes my height phobias twitch, I do like that I can just walk out onto this.
Yeah. Or no.
Tel Meridian, Tel Metis, Tel Dolore. Dolore being Latin for pain or sorrow.
That's foreshadowing for you.
Yeah. Does this look familiar? Does it? I think it does. Very mushroomy, of course, but you'd expect that with Telvanni.
Yeah, here we go.
God. Not sure how I'm supposed to get all of you. I don't normally run away from enemies, but I don't have much in the way of range stuff at the moment. And just standing on that bridge waiting for them to get close enough to smack seems dumb. So I ran away. Bravely, like Sir Robin. Do I have some milk? Tasty milk. All these goddamn potions, and I keep drinking guar milk.
I love it. It's like some sort of forced habit that Sarah has. I need my milk.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the weirdest sound effect.
Yeah. Infection spore. Spore pod. Quite heavy. Interesting effect range. I can always dump them. I'm very bad at saying I can always dump them and then not dumping them. But I guess someone thought, cliff racers weren't unpopular enough. Let's make something like cliff racers that shoots you.
Gotta give people what they want.
Yeah, and what they want is spore infection.
Let's not go there.
I mean, once I recognized the frailty of the flesh, I was disgusted and I longed for the purity of steel. As it should be. Are you doing horrifying things to my strength? I don't know. Oh, you're infection carrier. You're probably not doing horrible things to my strength. That's nice. Yeah. Don't do any milking. I do have some floaty stuff, right? I know I say it a lot, but I do kind of wish that there was a mod I could install that would put the effect name before the rest of the potion name. Because trying to remember all the various potions that I have, which may or may not have a useful thing. Don't see any telekinesis, any levitation at all. But I do have a spell, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm sure I got a spell. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't have much chance of casting it. And it's quite pricey. But magic do I have? 64. I can get one cast off and then rest. That'll be fun. That's the thing with Telvanni. I like, in terms of the lore, I do love that they're so elitist about people who aren't wizards, that they deliberately design their homes to be completely inconvenient to anyone who can't cast flying spells. I admire that. That's really bloody-minded. Doesn't make them any easier to get around, but I do admire it. It's a nice piece of environmental storytelling. That's an amethyst, is it?
Yeah.
Looks a bit more like a D12 to me, but hell, I'd take it.
You've been playing too much D&D, dude.
There's no such thing.
Ah, that's true.
Someone somewhere in this insane world has a full set of gaming dice, each type carved from a different precious gemstone, and in, decent, half-inch to inch tall thing. Someone has an inch-wide diamond D20 somewhere.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
I would pay money to watch that thing roll and see the score, actually.
I'd pay money to take a large enough diamond to a jeweler and say, I want you to carve this into a D20 and watch the horror on your face. That alone would justify the, £100,000, frankly. Assuming I was stupidly rich and could afford to waste £100,000.
Yeah,
just
because you do know that you're saying this on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So people are going to call you out now.
Yeah. Obviously, I'd never do that. But it would be fucking funny.
Yeah, it would.
Maybe I'll write it into a book sometime.
Yeah. Or we just do a GoFundMe for it.
Yeah, you too can help make my dream come true of having a $100,000 diamond D20. Infection Titan. How come it's only the little things that have any sort of loot whatsoever, and these big things are just useless?
Yeah. I do like the design of them, though.
Oh yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. They look really unwholesome. Lock. Okay. Where's my lock? Appears to be the one I have on the go at the moment. Put the sword back first. What do I have? Random stuff to sell to creepers sometimes. Fire Jade. A bit dastardly of them to put potion effects onto the gems.
Yeah.
Because you start going, should I sell this or should I hold it forever? Then again, money fairly quickly stops being a problem in Morrowind.
That's a problem with all the Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to just make you fight a bit more for it,
Yeah.
It's they're the most fun when you can't afford stuff, when you can't, abuse merchants or creeper or whatever. So.
Same in real life. Things that are fun for us are not fun for us because we have to be creative. That's why.
That is true.
I don't think that's the only reason why he has to take a load of drugs. It's also because he's a fucking lunatic. Telvanni, that really is pretty.
Stuff.
Blunt weapon, 50 points of light, 20 points of spell absorption. Very nice.
How's our blunt?
Not good enough.
Atrocious, yeah.
Yeah. Eventually we'll get there, but not for a while. But again, value 25. They're deliberately underpricing it so that it's not worth selling as treasure.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. I have no problem with that, actually.
It's a wizard globbering club.
It is.
You're now forever stuck in the sticky part of the books.
I'm stuck between the chair and the thing. Okay, fine. Time to activate my spooky magical powers.
Ooh.
This is when we do special effects.
I haven't introduced Salome in the background. Salome is in the background. For some reason, videoing Thord and I as we're doing this. Say hi, Salome.
Hi. We're in front of you and behind you. That's mine.
You're surrounded. You're clearly not surrounded. And any noises you hear coming from the stairs are nothing to do with us. We're completely innocent.
Probably cats.
Probably
Wait,
cats.
Stairs.
We don't have stairs. Other people have stairs. They're quite common.
The stairs on there or the stairs in...
The stairs in someone else's house. I'm talking about if the noisy people can hear in their own houses on their own stairs. They're not us, honest, really. I feel this one's gotten away from me a bit.
It happens.
It does. It doesn't look like I should be falling down there, really.
Might be something under the bridge, though.
It might be.
Looks a bit... Oh, probably not. There hasn't been anything in the other ones, right?
No.
Not that I recall.
It's probably just a messy death.
Yeah. There's a cat snuggling break going on here.
Yes. Let's drop a quick... I used to autosave, don't I? Autosave.
This all should get more out.
Should it?
Like go to...
I don't know if it'll let you do that automatically.
No, it'll always go on the device first.
Sorry about this. Might cut this out, might not. If you're hearing this, I didn't cut it out, go figure. If you're not hearing it, you'll never know. Alright, buggers. Yes, hello theme. I can't do too much patting right at the moment because I'm trying to kill flying death bug things. That one just vanished. Happened. They have come down now that I've been through, at least some of them have. Which makes it a bit more plausible to do something about them. Yes, I know, you're very clever. Actually,
Oh, it's
back there.
by the entrance.
There's a chest down there. I see it. Oh, fine. Can't leave a chest unlooted. That's against the adventurer's code. Yes, Thina, you're very cute, but I am trying to use that hand. Yes, I'll fall off the edge. Can't wander through the bamboo, it's a bit of a maze. Oh, hello, actual enemies. Combat experience. quite grotesque, aren't they?
Yeah. That 100 long blade is sure helping though.
Oh yeah.
Really about what I'm so quickly.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Doesn't mean it's deleted it off your hard drive though, or your
that's what I want
your
to do.
hard
but I don't want
card.
to do it before upload.
Yeah, that would cause problems. I don't remember what it was, but there was an old sword combat game back in the 90s that had one of its arenas as a bamboo forest. And when you sort of made attacks, it cut through the bamboo and cut big swathes through it. And I always think of that in bamboo forest environment. Even still. I don't remember what the game was called, but I remember the environment.
So for PC or console or?
Yeah, one of those sorts of things.
Oh. There you go.
I know, I'm really narrowing it down, aren't I? I think it was PC.
Wasn't there one of the last Ninja games? Weren't you able to cut down the bamboos there?
Yes, but this was specifically a player versus player.
Ah.
It was like Soul Calibur before Soul Calibur.
Oh, like Samurai Showdown then, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could easily be it. So I got that thing. Let me grab a potion of
Milk.
health in this case. I'm running low on milk.
Can't have that.
Yes, but it's not guar milk. That's cow milk. Got me there. Maybe I'm being too credulous. Now Goth is through the more steampunky corridor. I deliberately turned that thing off. I closed it down. What do you mean bleep bleep bleep, you piece of filth? Go away again. Why did you reload?
Really weird.
That is weird. Okay. Sorry about that. Again, probably cut it out. Might not. Who knows? Depends to remember where it is. 27 minutes. Okay, we'll see.
You're in
Hello,
good company,
Goth.
friend. Welcome.
You're in good company seems a little arrogant for you to say.
He's very full of himself.
Yes.
But it's the hat. Anyone with that
These
hat
Dunmer
is...
are useless.
What have I discovered from Tel Dolori? What have you discovered from Tel Dolori? I have this plan thing. Excellent. This appears to be schematics of pylon construction. We knew there was a group living here. I put gold on them being Telvanni. But I think they met an unfortunate fate in this place. It appears we've discovered all we could here. I appreciate your work, Syra. You're very welcome. Have I entered a promotion yet? Nope. I need to get some more brains, probably. What else can I do in the meantime? Travel back to Gallum Deus. The miners there should be just about done clearing up those rocks. Marcolius de Paladine is in charge of that expedition, so go down there and see what he wants. Must I? I want to finish going over these new discoveries before I brief you on our next big project. You've done a tremendous service to the guild, and I want you to be part of what's next. Thank you, Nangoth. Okay. I will go and talk to the Arswad vampire if I must. I am currently being used as a climbing frame by a cat, not by Thord. I'm tall, but Thord is also tall. It'd be a pretty short climb, frankly. And also, you know, my knees aren't what they used to. It'd be horrifying.
And we'll leave you with that mental image.
Yeah. All grist for my inevitable OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Before this started, I was imagining I'm the
Oh, yeah, I might do. Or maybe I'll get Thor to read out the vampire.
Oh, Lord.
Josh remember to sound like a whiny dickbag, you'll be fine.
That should be easy.
Says he. Total lorry, wrong side. Always the wrong side. Do you sell stuff?
Outlander?
What's with all these glasses?
I mean, they're very fetching. I think we'll all be wearing them by Christmas. What do you sell? You sell hats. With glasses, I assume. Yes, including with glasses.
That's the big plan, is it?
$12.50 for an almost no functional armor, red woolly hat with glasses. Shouldn't be tempting, is in fact tempting. Well, what potions you have? Bargain rising 5 levels. That's slow. Do you have a faster one? You have poison resistance, crystal magicka, quality rising force. Yes, I'll have those. Thank you. Bargain scroll, cheap scroll, quality scroll, standard scroll. There's going to be some crackling now. Just try to pretend that isn't happening, and if you can't do that, then don't, I guess.
But my immersion.
Why is that red? Where did it go? Never. Oh, I haven't paid for it yet. Okay, fine. Duh. I'm just trying it on and wondering why it's not part of my proper equipment. We'll see how that looks at the end of the game, I guess, but it's going to look like that, obviously. I'm going to look silly, but given how badly put together everything else is, that should be in character. Syra may be a lot of things, but she is not fashionable, it seems.
What do you mean? The beginning armor was that was a match made in heaven.
That's certainly... Oh, the wrong side again. That's certainly one word.
Didn't say which heaven.
No, that's true. Derenbolus, Galandeus. Okay. So where is the pissy vampire? And have they restocked the shelves of the chests yet? Doesn't look like it. So let's be sure. No.
Nope.
New.
Well met.
Okay, I'll talk to you first. Upstairs. Arcolius the Paladin. Yes, upstairs. Fine, I'll go upstairs then. Thank you for answering the question I would have asked if I'd been able to ask it. That's never a given in Morrowind. That's my remaining big issue with RPG games in general, is that you don't have the same flexibility of informational request that you do in a real game with real people. And there's just no way around that.
Well, there could be, but I mean, you get why they don't put it in there.
Yeah.
I think the concept they have in Morrowind and that they have in the old Shadowrun RPG as well, where you talk to characters and you unlock new keywords, and then you start to ask them about the keywords. It should be possible, but I mean, obviously horribly hard.
Yeah, and also just the user experience.
Yeah.
Like, if you start thinking, I want to ask, I'm trying to find this person, this NPC. This person should know them. But then you're looking at practically hundreds, if not thousands, of specifically selected dialogue tags. It's just, it's not a thing.
There you are. I've been waiting for you to report, so I suggest you get moving.
Perfect. What do you need?
If I'm not mistaken, you're the best we have for exploring these caves. If you want to advance in the guild, I suggest you keep doing it and doing it right. Now get down there, and I need to know what we are dealing with. Send a report back, and once you scoped it out down there, you stupid sod.
Yeah, no, I'm not the voice actor here.
Hopefully one of these days we get to ash that motherfucker. Okay, fine. Have a nice unlife, you wretched trout of a man.
He's really just a bag of nasty gas, isn't he?
Yeah. And, again, it's eccentric in terms of, oh, my lava's not pink anymore. I must have found... Did I find a different texture? I thought I did, but I thought it didn't work. Maybe it did?
Magic.
It does look better lava-coloured than pink-coloured.
Less fashionable, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, it was amusing.
Oh, these are nice.
What the heck's going on there?
A window.
Sort of.
Very cool. And weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's intentional or not.
I think so. But who actually knows? Whee! Okay, enough of that. I'm not on any drugs, it's not that much fun. Cityscape, huh? Creepy crawlies.
Donk.
Yeah. Scarab Centurion. Yeah, I believe it. You didn't hear that. Nothing going on here. Okay, 3 ways, 3 doors. If in doubt, go left. The Vaults of Lava. They sound fun. That doesn't sound like a horrifying way to die real quick.
I'm really glad we're not playing with Frostfall.
Yeah, me too. Pretty. They've put a lot of effort into this.
That lava in the sky there. Clearly it was glass then. Proper glass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some serious magically reinforced shit going on. Those
A
cunning
wizard did it.
dwarves. Yeah. Raw glass. And a blue diamond, huh? That's very nice. That'll do for a D12. Actually, maybe the diamond should be a D4, just because it would be such a horrifying caltrop to step on.
Yeah, because the D20 or the D12, they're just fine. They're just roll under there.
Yeah.
I mean, even a D6 is worse than a D12 or 20 because it has some sort of edge going on.
Yeah. D8s are pretty spiky, but D4 is really where it's at.
Yeah.
When you're looking for just sheer horrifying pain, D4. Back once again with the Renegade Master. D4 damage. Power to the people. Apparently the people are not very powerful. I've got all these various bits of Dwemer stuff at the moment. In my little hoard back at base. Sheet eye.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, nice. I mean, it's nicer that it's a stone rather than a actual Khajiit's eye. Well, my gyro. I'll take that. I think I have one, but just in case. Armor. Do I have a pauldron? It's only 10. Got at least 120 left. It's fine. I'm not a hoarder. I only play one on TV. Dwemer wire. That I definitely don't have, and that's probably going to be... Oh yeah, and rubber too. They're going to want me to repair some shit.
Yeah.
They've only ever given me rubber to repair shit so far. Garnet.
Look at that desk. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Very cool. The drummer coins are very small, but I don't actually mind pixel bitching for them quite so much, given that they are worth 50 each. I'm starting to feel a little, niggling when I go hunting for individual gold coins. I've already taken a fork. They might want me to have some scrap, but I will dump that. Broken lantern, it's quite light.
Maybe some cogs as well.
Maybe, but they're real heavy.
Yeah, room.
I can come back for them. Same like things like the coherer. I know it's here if I need it. There's more wire. Let's grab that. We have a disc. Turn a coil. They're suspiciously light. What angsty vampire forgets is that by sending me in first, I get to loot the place. So he's a goddamn centuries-old vampire. There's no way that I'm supposed to be better than him in a fight. Why doesn't he get off his flabby undead ass and do this himself?
He's a lazy bugger.
What a loser.
And he loves his minions.
On the plus side, at least he's not chatting up 17-year-old girls and talking them into bed. At least that we know of. So that puts him one above Edward anyway.
He might get there. Just you wait. Him and Nova. They have something going on.
Ew. An ugly image. Glass darts. Very nice. I mean, not bad for using as a weapon, but very profitable for not very much weight. These lightning centurions are cool.
Yeah. There we go.
Mysterious power mechanism. A drummer coherer, huh? Okay, I can go back for a coherer. We had a broken lantern earlier. 3, fine. More rubber. Coin. Another desk. One. Oh, I can't put it back in there. Great. I can take it out, but I can't put it back in.
It won't fit. Really?
Obviously. No, I've got nothing. I don't know what's obvious. Nothing's obvious.
It is Morrowind after all.
It is Morrowind. Fair enough.
Better grab 2. There might be another.
Yeah, you're right. There will be one there. Oh, I'm over encumbered finally. Okay. Don't think I have any armor which is particularly dumpable. Probably the same for weapon. So let's dump some of this Dwemer shit. Let's dump one of the discs. I don't want 5 cups. They're almost worthless anyway. I can dump broken lantern. That brings me down not enough. I say.
Repair something, perhaps.
I could, but I might as well do it. But it won't make enough difference. But Since I'm staring at the hammers, I might as well just do it. I'm sorry about the horrible clanging noise. Welcome to Morrowind. Here's your discordancy.
Wow, it actually worked.
Yeah, finally. I used up 9 4/5 hammers. And that brings me underweight. Okay, fine, I wasn't expecting that. I will take it. It's fine. Chili can scream if he wants to. You can scream if you want to. We can leave your friends behind.
Thord has some treats.
Okay, it glows. That's nice. Okay.
What did that do?
I don't know. We'll find out somewhere else, I suppose. I'm going to go straight down the other side and see if there's another door. Okay. Lockpick. My lockpicking's getting quite good. How much are these darts? Nothing. What are they? Weight 15, value 1,000, that's worth keeping. 15,360. 4. 8,300. Fine. 40, but 7,000. A lot of money. 12,900. Yard darts. 3,120. Oh, that's right. That's the other levitate thing. I have this blade. I can activate this sword and use that to float. Perfect shield. Greaves, I'm not going to pick those up because haha no. Same with that. There's quite a lot of Wemmer equipment in here. The Wemmer crank tool. Grab that. Armorer's hammer. No, just been through that, thank you. Wemmer lockers. That's a new one. Possible these are the same thing top and bottom. Probable, in fact. Dwarven long spear. Nice. I'm going to come back here again at some point and just steal all the weaponry. But I'm assuming that they're not going to revoke access to this area. Amethyst. Emerald. Thank you kindly. Sparking Dwemer pipe. I repair the cut wire with one of the many things that I have stashed around. I'm sure it would have told me what it was that I needed if I needed it, but it hasn't deigned to tell me what it was now that I didn't. See what I mean? This lift up eventually? Maybe. It's really nice to see modders making significant use of these dwarven assets, because I always felt that although they were stylish, the Morrowind dwarven areas could have been more than they were.
Yeah, they were a bit underutilized, weren't they?
Yeah.
Pressed for time, I guess.
Yeah. And also probably for, computer memory.
Yeah.
You have to balance for a much lower spec in 2000 than you do in modded nowadays.
One of those devices was the Xbox as well, so...
Nothing happens when you place the inactive Dwemer Coherer. Okay, go get the active Dwemer Coherer. I hear you. That was through here. Alright. Nice. Charged. Like, it wouldn't have occurred to me to label thermocoherers as things that could be charged, even. I love the idea.
Yeah. I mean, this whole part is excellent, just like every other part has been of the astrologians.
Yeah, I've been really impressed. A really nicely done mod. Okay, so that's definitely a dead end. I say definitely, fairly definitely. That door's broken, but that's where we picked up those gems a moment ago. That's still in place. And I do see a door on the other side on the minimap. So clearly we are wanting to get rid of this. But there is something else to do. Does the map show anything I've missed?
Did you need to press a button after you put that coherer in, maybe?
Maybe. Have a look. It says unusual term. I haven't spotted any levers. Let's go further back upstairs. There might be some sort of interactable point in that room that's kind of glowing. It is very glowy. But this isn't moving. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Strange machine. We've powered the coherer. We've ransacked the bedroom. We didn't really ransack it, just looked at it. Don't see a button or a lever offhand. Ah, there's this. Burst pipe. Where is the burst? You'd be listening out for it, wouldn't I?
Wonder if it's upstairs. It goes up.
It does. The hissing is coming from this.
Yeah.
Can we get straight upstairs in a simple fashion? Don't think so.
And for that
But
levitation sword, maybe.
Or a potion or something.
Yeah. Oh.
That didn't work so well. But, you know, that's what levitation's for. I just bought 4 potions of levitation, so it's one potion has 4 on it. There. A Dwemer statue. Hello, what's this? Dwarven Numa Trap. Numa Trap. I'm not going to say Fayahi. I don't care, you can't make me. Yeah. That's an axe with Soul Trap on it, which is useful. You don't have much axe skill, but it's still useful. I don't remember looking at how long these things last for, so I'm going to run along this pipe on the grounds that when I start sinking, it wouldn't kill me too badly. Also, it is worth remembering that this is just one of 3 core side areas. We might have to go through the other ones to sort stuff out. I can hear footsteps. I have stopped being floaty. I checked the other side, but not the side I wanted to check. So...
Oh.
I hear hissing.
I don't think it's to the right.
That's not a door, is it? It almost certainly isn't, but... had to check. What about up there?
The big pipe going on.
Am I going to die on the way over here? No, miraculous. What's up here? Powered drummer coherers, in case you couldn't work it out yourself. I'm not going to waste 40 points of gibbon on them, though. And by gibbon, I mean weight. Put that down.
How very tidy of you.
Thank you, I thought so. I'm not anal. Me? Perish the thought. I want a red wet candle. Why do I have a red wet candle? I do want those metal lanterns because they're cute. Alternate candlestick here. Make much difference, but every little helps a bit. That's fine. I don't see... I mean, normally the burst pipes are pretty obvious. I don't know. Yay, free athletics training.
It's very loud up there.
Okay. Free death.
But hey, at least it's not pink death.
It's not pink death. It is fiery orange death. Right. Okay. There wasn't anything we desperately needed to do, but... let's just check what that is. I don't think I noticed it last time. Well, it's just going to be a long spear, probably. Yeah. 25, 8,000. Not worth it. The weight load. This is different stuff now, of course. Crossbow. 10 for 1,200. Nice. Nowhere near as useful, but less weight. So I'll take it. Golden pearl. Yeah. I'm not seeing any obvious solutions to that burst pipe, but oh, it's right there. Fucking hell. God damn it.
Sneaky.
I love my life. I'll put it down to YouTuber blindness rather than just stupidity. But let's be honest, that's only because I'm trying to flatter myself. Right. Sorry about that. You're used to this kind of bullshit from me by now, I'd imagine. But when it was the other one, hopefully that thing has lifted. And we can see the door there. It hasn't lifted. Maybe there's another button that we can press now that we didn't notice beforehand. Hello, theme. Also, I didn't drop that coherer and other bits and pieces. Let's just do that now. Once I have my hand back. Coherer, 40 weight units I don't need. Jugs. Wait, did I just pick up random... I must have picked up some stuff from a chest that happened to have a bunch of added bullshit in it as well, and I didn't notice at the time. I'm just like, give me these alchemy ingredients. I noticed that half of them were just junk with a high weight value. As opposed to junk with a high weight value that I might be able to turn into some sort of potion one day if I ever have the patience. Anything else that looks suspiciously like it might be taking up chunks of inventory weight? Yeah, I think we're good. Womble power core. I mean, very nice. Fairly heavy. Everything else seems fairly cool. Skull of Gratitude. Sounds like a quest item. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll find someone who says, do you have the Skull of Gratitude? And we'll be able to say, yes.
Or maybe it's Sarah's best friend.
That's also true. I'd actually feel a bit better about her. If she was best friends with the Skull, I'd feel slightly less suspicious that she's going to do a heel turn. Range D machine, burst pipe fitting, crank, that's what we're looking for. That wah, is the noise of something opening. You know, it would be cheesy to have that noise fitted to doors in my house. But, having said that, it would also be kind of epic. Particularly for scaring the postman. But it's still not this. Okay.
Was it something on the other bridge, perhaps?
The other bridge didn't appear to have anything.
No.
That doesn't mean that a door hasn't suddenly descended out of nowhere. I don't normally have quite this much feline attention when I'm trying to record Morrowind. But I think because Thord's here, she's busy grabbing all the attention and affection she can. Tina is a big fan of Thord's, showing that she has good taste.
We're best friends.
Alright too. Still just a bedroom. This is probably still just a Dwemer Coherer charging point. Maybe all this is activating something out here. I'm not noticing anything that looked particularly activatable. Let's shut the doorway back out. Alright, let's try the next section. I remember hearing that rumbling last time. I'm not sure. Where it came from. I guess do the right-hand side before the center. It smells of fire. They like their themes, don't they, these two, Emma?
Awfully literal.
Yeah. It couldn't be lava on one side and like flowers on the other or anything, could it? That'd be far too pleasant.
Halls of massage.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, they've got this technological prowess. Why not, you know, a nice relaxing booth that gently helps work the kinks out? Enough day down the glass mines? Here. Come and step in the halls of massage. Take a load off. Ruby. In there. More rubies. Scrap can take its own time, that's fine. Diamond. Sparky boy. Come back here, Sparky boy. Pair of gem. Ebony. Ebony's pretty heavy. Carry for them. Dark dioxide. Sorry about that. Hour and 6 minutes. Almost definitely not remember about that. That's my take my painkillers alarm. That's always a good advice. Do take your painkillers. Don't be alarmed. Am I going to remember to act on it? Seems unlikely. Oh, that's a diamond. The other thing was a awesome. Ash swords. 25, better than nothing. And what? Peridot. Maybe Peridot. Ah, no! Okay, that's unfortunate.
Life with cats.
Right, thanks, theme. Well, it's been about an hour, and somehow Athena has managed to load, I don't think even the most recent save game by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. Oh no, it is the one. Okay, fine. So, maybe this is where we leave it then. Sabotaged by cat. But sorry it's been a while, and sorry that I'm not doing the thing with letting the thing time out and swinging round to face Sire to end on. But for now it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Thord.
Very nice to be on it, on this little stream.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, lovely having you. Hell of a vampire.
Well,
I'm going to have to try to recreate that voice next time I have to do his dialogue.
just channel your inner dick. That's the problem. Tim doesn't have an inner dick. He's way too kind. So just channel your inner me.
No, that doesn't work. You're way too kind too.
Okay, channel my inner dick. No.
No. Speaking of, if you haven't been watching Dan da Dan, kind of recommend it. Kind of bonkers. A lot of fun. Weird obsession about aliens stealing people's bananas. And not in a fruity sense.
Why does that make sense to me?
because you have the wrong kind of mind, my friend.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, so yep, hope you've enjoyed it. I will be back next week unless everything goes wrong, but let's pretend nothing's going to go wrong. I mean, there's a whole world out there in which nothing is going to go wrong. Okay?
Gotcha.
Have a lovely time. And until next time, bye for now.